Hello everyone, Warhammer here, and welcome back to the Bretonnia campaign for Mortal Empires. Now so far the campaign is continuing to do well, although we had a couple of setbacks in the last episode. Firstly, we lost the Fey Enchantress's army after she was outmaneuvered by the vampire counts. Completely my fault, so I accept that. And unfortunately her and her army was destroyed. But we're now building up a new army to replace that was lost, and she's recuperating from her injuries, and will soon lead this new army once she's healed of her wounds. But in the meantime, the crusade must continue against the vampire counts, and so that's where we're going to be carrying on with today's episode. Now, first of all, we're going to be sending Jason, number 2, on his continued journey to the eastern side of the map to find out what's going on. And it's kind of interesting that the save file actually loaded up to here, because I had a couple of comments in the last video talking about Khemri, when I mentioned in passing about the possibility of us going after Zandri, taking it, and then buying Khemri from the Tomb Kings, and from Khemri in particular. Now, for as far as I'm aware, there isn't anything stopping me from doing that if I really wanted to. But I wouldn't do it. The reason being is, to me, I think it would be very atypical of the lore. Like, if we go back up to... Where's my mini-map? Mini-map. Here we are. If we go back up to Sylvania, it made complete sense that I should be able to buy Voldenhof and Ashen here from Karakadrin, because they are human settlements. The dwarves, you could say, were holding them, but they wouldn't have any interest in actually keeping them, especially since they're in Sylvania. So they would be quite happy to sell them back to a human faction, so I felt it was fine to do that. But Khemri is a capital of the Tomb Kings. It wouldn't make any sense for me to actually buy it from them, especially when you consider their faction leader, Cetra the Imperishable. He is the one who would not bow to anyone, and he is basically an arrogant bastard, but he does have reasons for it. In fact, in the end times, he actually accepts the Chaos God's aid when Nagash nearly killed him, again, relatively speaking. And when it came to the final point, when Cetra could have gone after Nagash, he turned his back on Chaos because he said no, he doesn't bow to anyone. And so, not even the Chaos Gods. So he's the only one out of everyone who would basically turn around and stick his finger up at the Chaos Gods, even after they help him. I mean, that says something, doesn't it? So yeah, I wouldn't buy it off him anyway. It just doesn't fit my style of role-playing for the little bit I do in this sort of campaign when it's not a narrative one. It's just, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. So we're not going to have to worry about that. But we are going to be continuing to push forward into other capitals. Now, what I was eyeing up is, whereabouts is Leonker's army here? Because we did send him down originally to go after the Greenskin army that was coming up here, but they seem to have disappeared. So what we're going to do with Leonker is I'm going to push him up now, I think, towards Wutzbad. So we can take Stirland, and we're going to push back down into the Moot. We'll go down in and take Grenstadt, and then we'll push through, probably through Sylvania in order to take Essen out, Backaven, and head round into Talabheim. And then we should have... Actually, no we haven't. Wait a minute. Oh Christ, they've taken Altdorf. Oh bloody hell. Okay, slight change of plan then. What I'm going to do, yeah, we're going to still come down here. We're going to get to Talabheim and we're going to go down to Altdorf. So I'm going to complete my objectives first. But if I pop onto here and set a new war target for the Empire, hopefully they'll get into their head to actually go after their capital and try and take it back. So yeah, go after your own capital, please. I can't believe you lost it. That's actually kind of worrying too, because you consider Altdorf is going to be a pretty powerful settlement. And not only that, it's going to have a very decent garrison, so the fact that it got defeated, oof, that's not too good for the Vampire Count army that attacked it, I tell you. Anyway, okay, Damsel, Deline Babino, you're moving here, you're going to move here. So Leonker's heading up towards Wutzbad. What else have we got left army-wise? Oh, Jason, actually. Why are we here, Jason? And it seems you can no longer go after that Orc army because you've disappeared off. Let's have you push up towards Wutzbad just so we can have an idea about what to expect. We don't want to be a bit too overzealous this time compared to how we were with the Fey Enchantress. Okay, they got an army.
No.
Richmond Bachman. Okay, he's got a Mortar's Engine, some Crypt Horrors, Felbats, Black Knights, and loads of Crypt Ghouls. Okay, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to have you attack his army next turn. And Leon Kerr is going to push forward. Yeah, I'm going to be brave. We're going to ask him to go straight towards Footbad. If there's another army that comes into attack, I feel pretty confident about his fighting ability to hold them off. So, yeah, we'll try and do it this time like that. Alright, Aline Babano, we need to give you a unicorn. No, we don't need to give you a unicorn yet. We'll give you scouting, and we'll work on Shield of Thorns. What else we got? Aline Latad. I believe you are with Alberic's army. So let's give you some points in Deadly Blade, make you a little bit better in combat. Oh, and you've got Camille Dufort. Let's give you a Warhorse, first of all, and Curse of the Midnight Wind. Boost up that debuff, you know? Thank you. Right, actually, who are you? Alberic's army. What we're going to have you do? Well, we can pop down here, first of all, to the Remnants of Battle. I think we'll snail down and do that. Do an Abbey Urban Arms or Fell Cargo? We'll go for Fell Cargo. Actually, I'll keep... Wow, that's making our money a lot better. An attrition, 50% casualties from that. Interesting. I need a check, actually. Yeah, you got Questing Vow. That's good. One of the characters doesn't have Questing Vows, doesn't he? No, I think it is Albrecht that sorted out, because I was thinking about giving him, because these were going to cost me 700, and now they don't. Now, question, do I send you down towards here in order to get this? Or do I have Bohemond do it? To be honest, I think I'm going to send him down here. That way then, Bohemond could be in a position because, as was mentioned in the comments of the last video, there's the whatchamacallit, Beastman tribe that was around here, the Mansflayers, or whatever they were called. They probably still be in the area, and if we check out our corruption, yeah, you can see for Chaos Corruption there's characters 6, so chances are they're using a hidden encampment stance somewhere in the area. So we'll definitely have to keep an eye out for them. So what I'm going to do, Bohemond, you're going to start making your way back, I think, to Babali for now. And we'll see what we can have you do next time. In fact, you need one more unit. Oh yeah, that was right. Yeah, we're going to come here. We need to spend a bit of money on getting his Beast Slayers of Baston in his army. There we go. And then we got John Telwood over here as well. We're going to have you pop towards the barrow. And we need to give you the Grail Companions and a Damsel, don't we? I'll tell you what, we're not going to do the Grail Companions just... Yeah, sorry, the Companions of Quillis just yet. Because I want him to head towards Miragalano. And I might as well do it next turn when we could potentially go for the assault. But if we go to Castle Carcassonne, thanks to the Fey Enchantress here, we should be able to get a nice buff for our equipment. What can we get? We got Perceptive. Okay, that could be useful. Not so much. I wouldn't mind if that immune to psychology applied to the entire army, but since it only applies to her, and to be honest, it's not that useful, in my opinion, for her, I'm not too fussed. Likewise for, like, here, aggressive. I don't really want her fighting in combat, so having her given an extra charge bonus and weapon strength, not so good. Tough, that could be better. Ooh, knowledgeable, that's the one I want. Gives me extra power magic reserve for all my armies, and debuffs the enemies one if they're in the local province. That's my good choice. 10 point... Level 10 straight off the bat, we'll give you that. We'll give you 2 points here, I think. Point there. Evasion, we're going to give you these. Like so. I'll give you some points in scouting, some in corruption, and give you flesh to stone as well. There we go. And what we're going to have her do now is have her make her way down towards Miragalano. So she can join up with the army here that's heading over there. It'll take a couple of turns, but she should get there easily enough. Hang on. Oh, Greenskins. You happen to be up in the mountains as well as the pirates or Sartos and the dwarves. Interesting.
Guardian.
Now, I don't know if we're going to wait around for her to join up with the army before we actually start the assault. We just have to wait and see, I guess. Okay, Alberic's there. Cassian, we need a few more units for you, don't we? Now, we've got a number of knights. Tell you what, let's pop one here. And let's see what we can get. I wouldn't mind trying out some more horde units. I'm going to get a couple of these and 2 of these. We need some bowmen, ideally, so we need 2 of these. Let's say that for now. We've got Pegasus Knights, we've got Grail Guardians, Creston Knights. Could get another unit of Creston Knights. Yeah, in fact, if we cancel these a minute. Creston Knights. There we go, that's going to take 2 turns. We'll order up our archers now. And we'll make sure to get our Knights of Frankessa. We'll need a Paladin as well to lead the force. Maybe... No, we're going to have to feign charge. This could be useful though to give her some other magic users. May give her a couple more Knights, or we might even just go and check out some of these ones. Getting the Holy Wardens of La Masson Town, for example, maybe. Or maybe give her the Companions of Quillis and give the other ones the Defenders of the Fleur-de-Lis. Would that... yeah, that would be worth it, I'm sure. Let's end the turn. But there's everything I needed to worry about. Oh yeah, Jason Beastslayer number 2. I am curious to see what other factions are over there, because like I know the Last Defenders are still about, but it'd be interesting to see if any of the other ones, like the Silver Host, for example, from Lamia, if they're still around, or whether or not the one of the Tomb King factions is eliminated. Ooh, Teclis, you want a defensive alliance? I'm quite happy to take that. I still can't believe that he's confederated with Lothian. So now, instead of normally you see Lothian conquer most of Ulthuan. And you can see on the map over here in the corner that is actually the Order of Lawmasters that own most of it. Actually, who owns this bit? Calador's still around. Oh, fair dues, man. Avalon's doing a strong presence, so really Ulthuan is separated between the Order of Lawmasters, who I'm happy to see does have Safri in their control, and Athlorn. So the Evergreen has obviously chosen a new champion to lead Ulthuan. So instead of Tyrion, he's now gone off to Teclis, it seems. Oh yeah, this is a thing I need to do. Again, thanks to the comments of the last video, we're going to go to camera settings. And we're going to speed up some of the animations. Now, neutral factions we're going to have very fast. And enemy ones are going to have fast. I kind of like to have in my ones a normal speed, so we're going to keep that as it is. And that should hopefully speed up our end turn phase a little bit more quickly. That way then we can keep an eye on what the enemy's doing a little bit better, and they can still move a bit faster. I don't have any issue with my troops just taking their time wandering around the map. In fact, we can just see all the way over here. Carrick Zorn's still in that game. Cool. What do you want? Military alliance, and you're going to offer me some money. You know what? Fine. We'll accept it. They're quite a powerful faction as it is, and because they're surrounded by, basically, they're enemies with all my enemies, and friends with all my friends, it's not going to really worry me too much about them actually trying to be more aggressive and declare war on people. We're at the point now of the campaign where any of our enemies we face, we kind of want to eliminate completely, if we can do it. So I'd rather focus on doing that right now. Oh, the Silver Host is still around. I'm actually amazed by how many factions no longer seem to be in the game at this point. It's actually kind of scary. Like, I'm so used to having massive end turn phases, and now a lot of factions seem to have gone bye-bye. Hello, Gore Half-Minds. Seems you've been trying to set an ambush for me. Enchantress, you're back. Fantastic. Improved smelters. We finished the research. Stealing or copying techniques and forged designs from their Empire neighbours improves Bretonnian metalworking. So now iron mines and gold mines give us an extra 15% income. And we're now doing steel furnaces, which will give me extra armor for my knights. But it's going to take 9 turns to try and do that. Unless we're going to try and steal some technology from someone.
Mighty warrior.
Alright, you're going to continue this way. Because it's nice to see Carrick Zorn is still around. Although, wait a sec. The Tomb Kings have taken Carrick Island. Oh dear. The Tomb Kings have become a powerhouse in this campaign, I must say. I've never actually experienced it in my other Let's Plays. Normally I've seen like Ark and the Black and that stick around. Oh wow, the Last Defenders are still around. Who are you? The Court of Libaris. So this is, oh, what's her name? She's one of the factions you can play as. I can't remember her name. What's her name? Queen Liberius? Or something like that? But yeah, she's still around. Huh. You know, in the corner of the map, but still around at least. Anyway, let's head back over here. And what we're going to do, first of all, we're going to send you... Actually, no. We're going to send you off to assault that army. You were successful. That's good to see. Alright, what do they actually have now? Okay, they had a couple of units of Black Knights, the Mortis Engine, Fellbats, just a lot of zombies. Sorry, Crypt Ghouls, and Skeleton Spear Horde. Okay. Let's go and attack.
The lady and my right.
Okay. To be honest though, I'm pretty tempted just to auto-resolve this, because even though they got some interesting stuff like the Mortis Engine and that, my flying units in this should do an easy job against them. So I'm just going to auto-resolve this one. And yeah, we didn't do too badly. It's probably about the same amount of casualties we would have got. Oh wow, you guys are level 9 now. Well done. Anyway, we've done that. Wow, we could sack it for a nice bit of money. Or even bring back Sterling. But why not? We're going to occupy it. Richmond Bachman was dead. And what can we do with Rutzbad now? We'll keep the tavern for now. But we'll get some walls going. We'll get... Where is it? Quail Shrine? Do I want this? Probably not. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We can manage that. So what's going to happen now is this will keep the control a little bit better, especially for our nearby province, which will include Sylvania. And, like I said, we're going to take Leonka's army then down to the Moot in order to recolonize it, go down and defeat Grenstadt, and then push through Sylvania and then to head up and then towards Ostenmark to the north. So you're going to do that. Thalian, can we actually explore the ruins at this moment? I think we can. Okay. Throughout the world, blah blah, to access the treasure and solve the puzzle, the old ones believe that alignment is all. Okay. So how this tends to work, if I remember right, is that the thing here can be spun around. Imagine it can be spun. And so it has to... The blue ones, for example, will have to either connect to the blue ones, or the red ones to the red, or the yellows to the yellows. And whatever two symbols those join up to will give us our answer. Now, the yellows don't work, because they're both on this side, and so this cannot match up. I don't think the red could quite match up. And if it did, it would be this symbol and this symbol, which aren't options down here. So the blue one then must be this one and this one. Let's try it. Damn, we failed. Okay, so much for that line of reasoning.
You require magic?
Never mind. I thought it would work. Obviously it didn't. Okay, Schwarzhaven, we're going to level you up to tier 3, I think. Alright, Bordeaux, we're going to do it to you as well. Oh, we haven't actually done your vineyards. Didn't realise that. Okay, well that's going to be that sorted out. Okay, actually, no, we should be able to do the thing now for the island. Yeah, so we're going to do that. Let's bring you down to Skullweave. Yep, we're going to raid the cove. Oh, wow. Again, it is something I feel a little tempted to try and fight, but it's also, like, Banspar is so much in my favour. I cannot lose this. I mean, it's taken me, personally, to try quite a bit to do it. So, we're going to stick that with you. We're just going to auto-resolve. Yeah, decisive victory. We'll go and execute captives. Extra 22,000 now to play with. And Adorned. Oh, wow. 15% physical resistance. Okay, Albert, you've now picked up a new stone to play with. And there we go. Enchanted item. Can we give you anything? Unbreakable and 36% charge bonus? Yeah, sure. This one. Scarecrow. Let's give you Court Jester. Can't believe how many war banners we seem to have picked up. They seem to be very common in the world, I tell you. Right, but anyway, you've done this. So what we're going to have you do now, we're going to have you head back towards Beyond. And we're going to have you force marching out, because I want him to protect my northern borders. And in particular, try and be in a position to maybe help out against the Wulfric. Wasn't it Wulfric, this leader in this army? I can't tell, is it? I think it is. Yeah, Wulfric the Wanderer. So we're going to have you start marching up towards Gorsel. It's going to take a few turns to get up there, but it's all well and good. Because of the Chaos Corruption, we're going to venerate the lady to try to help that out a bit. Gorsel, we're going to build up your walls a bit with some of the cash. And let's go. Let's give you Reven House just for a little bit of extra money, I guess. And we'll do the Wind Mind. Okay, let's come back to your army at the moment. Fane Chantress can now take over, so we'll make sure to do that. Is there any more units I want to try and get? First, oh yes. First of all, recruit a hero. We need a new paladin. We can get 9 of them. Huh. Virtue of the Ideal. Okay, that could work. Bonus, Audacity. Virtue of the Ideal, Jordan Beast Spitter. Extra melee attack and defense. That's going to be quite nice. We'll have you that. We'll give you Blade Master, Horse. This one, and give you a point in training and a point in armor. There we go. And can we give you any magical items to lead the fight? Never Shield of Talos. Go for Biting Blade. We haven't got any of those. Haven't got any of those. Give you a Hedge Wizard. That's going to help out the Fane Chantress. And you're going to be able to do that. You're going to come on here, kick you out, and replace you with... Where are you? Morgana. Here we are.
Who calls me Hex?
And you can level up as well. Oh yeah, that was something I did want to check out. Let me do this first. Communicasadora, that could be quite nice. Did we not pick up something that's going to make it cheaper? Yeah, the quest of this. So we're going to give you 2 points, a point there. I intended to give you... Do I want this one or this one? Let's give you lighter battle. Extra melee attack and defense and make my troops unbreakable? Sounds good to me. Yeah, I wanted to check, because I don't... Yeah, okay, never mind. I had in my head that Merovec might not have been dead, but obviously he is. Well, that was my fault. I fully admit that. We're going to give you the Knights of Funkassa. You've got... How many knights do you have now? 1, 2, 3, 4. And you've got the Pegasus Knights. Yeah, we're not going to give you any more of those. Oh no, we'll give you the Grail Companions. We'll give you the Holy Wardens of Masantau. Why not? And I think that's really everything I needed to worry about. Yeah, because we're going to give you the Grail the Companions of Aquilus. Our new Paladin is going to join you. So that's 20. There we go. And it'll be done in 2 turns. Albric, what can we give you? Let's give you Blade Master and Hard to Hit. Okay, who else we got left? Jordan, Beast Splitter, Enchantress, Bohemond. Have we managed to track that army yet? We have not. I'll tell you what we could do. It's not the most honourable thing to do, but we may be able to do this nevertheless. Let's find 70% chance, 40.
You dishonor me.
But can we not hide there? I don't know how I dishonoured you by telling you can you hide. Just make your way there. Okay, we're going to have Bohemond come here, and I'm actually going to ask them to go into ambush. It's a slight problem because we're going to be losing chivalry from doing this. But I kind of want them to sort of, what's the phrase? Show their hand and have it so they come out to probably attack Margarita again, and then we'll be able to push out against them and then defeat them. Right, so we're going to have you come across here. This is a little bit quicker than going through Skaven Blight. And the swamp around here. And have you attack. Okay, that's apparently going to be a tougher than I thought it was going to be. What do they have? Gunnery Right, Depth Guard with polearms, Sirens, Gunners, Deck Droppers with Bombers. Oh, we don't actually have any flying units. That's not going to help out. What the hell? Death Shriek Terrorgeist. And a Necrofex Colossus. Oh, jeez. This is going to be fun. Oh well. Who says we're not brave men of Bretonnia? You're going to do that. We're going to get my damsel. You're going to continue. You're going to push down to help scout out. Probably won't start the assault until she joins up, because then at least she can provide some healing with her spells.
Strike them down.
May get someone else here. I might take advantage actually and use our legendary knight, because we can get the Grey Knight 3 times, and we haven't even summoned him yet in this campaign. So I think I may do that, because why not? Let's do for those two. Anyone else now that need to move that I haven't done so yet? Albert, you moved. Faint chances repairing, you're healing. Inca's moved. I think that's everyone I need to worry about for the moment. There we go. Whoa. And there we go, straight off the bat. Miraglano's... Oh no, that's us. I had in my head it was Miragretta. But I'm also glad to see the Faint Enchantress now has lost her Procrastinator. Hey, that's annoying. I can understand why they make it a bit of a thing for Bretonian players by having your characters pick up negative traits, but it bothers me when you think, right, my Faint Enchantress might have been out in the field fighting and fighting for a number of turns, and oh, you're coming out to fight me in the open. Okay, we're going to do that. Let's see how we do in this fight. It's going to be tough, don't get me wrong. But I think we could do okay. The main problem is going to be facing the Necrofex and the Terrorgeist. I've never fought one of these before, so this is going to be a tough one, and it can regenerate. But if we can use our fire arrows against it, that should hopefully help out a bit. We can use our trebuchets against the rest of the army. We'll have a... Does he have a magic spell? No, we haven't given him any magical items. We have Donna Don Dominigio. So we'll probably have you go out and take out the Sirens. 4 in attacks. When stay the hand of those on receiving end. Oh, reduces your melee attack by 9. Jesus. Your melee attack's not the best anyway. I mean, it's better than my units, admittedly, but still. Okay. Anyway, guys, you know the drill. It's going to take a little while for the battle to load up, so I'm going to see you guys on the campaign. Actually, it's going a little bit more quickly than I thought. Okay, in that case, we can talk a little bit about tactics. So there's a big hill over here on the side. I feel a little tempted to try and use it, perhaps by deploying right in the corner and then swinging out then to sort of take position on top. But it means that the enemy's going to be coming at us pretty quickly. Whereas if we try and deploy maybe on this side, if the hill is a little bit more defensible and is a little bit more raised, we can force them to march towards us, and we can take more shots at them with our trebuchets. We might as well take advantage of our artillery advantage in this battle. And if we can do some early damage against the Necrofax, because, I mean, that does a lot of... Oh, Jesus, that does a lot of damage. The only advantage is that it hasn't got as much range, but Jesus, that's just 1,000 missile damage. 1,000! And most of it apparently does armor-piercing damage. Jesus. And it can fire on the move. Causes terror. Siege attacker. Abandoned ship. Summons a hand on deck hand mobs. Okay. Because there's... right. And it can regenerate. Of course it can regenerate. Okay. Tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to see if I maybe get in my... at least one trebuchet to focus its attention on the Necrofax. The other one can attack the Depth Guard to try and do some damage against them. We can't do much about the deckhands. The best we can do is perhaps use my archers to try and take them out. The knights will be able to charge in, and they should do quite a good bit of damage against their Depth Guard once they get into melee. And we've got polearm units, so that's hopefully going to help out too. The gunners are going to be a slight problem, but if we can make sure then to use our Crescent Knights maybe against them initially, that will certainly help out. Don is going to go after the Sirens. And we'll just have to be prepared for the fact we've got two giant monster creatures to face. Ugh. Ah well, it could be worse. It could be much worse. It's just surprising to see like such a small force is going to be a real tough one to face with my army. According to the balance bar at least. But we shall win this. I have faith in the lady. But yeah, we've got a nice big hill outside. Or we've got a slight one over here. It's not really slight, it's just a slightly bump on the thing. But we're going to use it, nevertheless, I think. So trebuchets, you're going to get in here and deploy up like so. You guys are going to deploy up... in fact, let's switch you around a little bit.
Ready to fire!
Alright, you guys are going to deploy here. You're going to be on the sides. We'll mingle you guys up like that.
Ready for battle!
And you guys can deploy like this. Everyone's going to do toggle guard mode, by the way. Don, you're going to be on the front. Oh yeah, I forgot you're on a Pegasus. Are you actually on it? Oh no, have we not actually given you a horse yet? Sorry, John, I didn't mean to. I thought we gave you a horse by now. Right, let's give you guys lance formation. We're going to deploy you slightly on the side like that. Ready to charge in. And I believe that's everyone. Let's do that. Okay, Don. Can we have you actually go against that Deathshriek Terrorgeist? I don't know, it says I got a reasonable chance of facing him, but then we got loads of these deckhands to worry about. I'll tell you what, go after the bombers. They look like a scary threat, so go after the bombers, use Foe Seeker to go a bit faster. Can we see how you look like, actually? Because remember, he's supposed to have a very unique... Yeah, it looks fairly unique, and he's still got his two weapons. Still fighting with two-handed. Interesting. But yeah, go after those bombers for me, Donna, and see if we can kill them off before they go and do too much damage to my army. Okay, trebuchets, let you tell me when you're in range, and we're going to be focused on dealing with that Necrofax. Yep, that's okay. Just take a little bit of damage, that's fine, we're just going to chase him down. Alright, knights. We're going to pull you guys slightly for... We're going to... Come on. Going to pull you slightly back here. Alright, trebuchet is nearly into range. Okay, they're deciding to move away fast. Do I want to risk you... Tell you what, go after the Sirens, I think. Let's just see if we can do some damage against them. I don't want you to use you against the Necrofax. That'll just be stupidity right there. But I was going for the protagonist there, might be handy. Yeah, focus on dealing with the Sirens for me. Trebuchet's not quite in range as of yet. I'll tell you what, actually, you seem to be doing reasonably well. Oh wow, no, we're not going to have you deal with them then. Didn't think you were going to do that much damage to me. Shouldn't have been too surprised, but... Go on, push through. Go up against them. Trebuchets, you're going to do some damage now against these, hopefully. You focus on that one, you focus on that one. Focus on that one, in fact. Oh, Jesus, why are you still fighting him? I don't want you to fight him. Get out of there. I'm asking you to go and fight the giant flying sea monster. There. Is that going to be a reasonable chance? Yeah, you should still have a reasonable chance of facing him. Alright, let's see how this is going to work. Okay. John Taylor, okay, you've taken a bit of damage. You're taking some damage too. Your Berserker Axe Infantry, that's never good to hear. Right, okay, archers. Switch targets. You're going to come after the deck droppers now and see if you can do damage against them. You're going to charge in and attack this unit. You're going to come in and attack. You're going to come in and attack. You guys are going to come in to attack. You're going to hold them. And let's see if you can manage okay against them. You're going to face the Terrorgeist. Hopefully we'll do okay against them. We'll just have to keep an eye on them. You're going to do some damage there. Let's see if we can get you guys to come out and start helping out a bit. Still scary about facing that, to be honest. But you guys are going to come out now and start getting into position over here. Ready to attack the enemy's flank. You're starting to get shot at, Donna. That's unfortunate. I'll tell you what, let's take the I thought you guys were supposed to come and attack this unit here. Okay, you guys are going to come in and counter this unit. You guys are going to get ready to perhaps face the Necrofex. Okay, let's see what we can do about dealing with these guys now. Right. Still says you're a low threat, but I don't have much faith in that. Okay, you guys are going to come over here, and let me see how we're going to do this. Especially when we've got bombs dropping down on them. I wasn't really paying that much attention. They haven't taken that much damage mentally. Okay, you guys are going to come straight over here to do this work. You're going to come here, you're going to come here. You're going to go into the Sirens. Archers continue doing the damage there. John, you've killed 34 of the enemies so far and continuing. Good job. Okay, Donna, we're going to have you come over here now and take out the Terrorgeist, hopefully. Alright, so you guys have got a nice charge coming in here. Okay, you guys need to come in here and attack this unit of polearms from behind. Who's running away? The spearman over here. Damn. Okay, right. You guys, see if you can take out the Necrofex for me, please. Okay, you guys need to charge down here. I don't know why you're not doing that when I've asked you to. You guys are going to come over here and attack this unit. You guys, you're finishing off the Sirens for me. That's good. You guys are coming down here to attack this. John, you're going to go and take out that Terrorfex for me. Donna, you're going to do the same. Right. Trebuchet is going to try and take that out. I don't know how effective that's going to be, but it may come in handy. You guys are going to come in here and attack. Question Knights, you're going to come over here and attack them over here. Okay, let's see how we're going to do this now. Men-at-Arms, come in and attack. Oh, we still got the Death Guard over here. You guys come in here and kill them off. Didn't realize we hadn't killed them all. Spearman, you're going to come over here and attack. That's going to do some damage against them. Okay, Crescent Knights, come out. Alright, Crescent Knights, come over here and do an attack. You guys come over here and attack. You guys can come over here and attack. Okay, Donna, you finish off Terrorgeist to me then. Come down here and attack. John, come and finish off the Necrofex for me. Okay, we've got Crescent Knights, gonna come over here and attack this unit. Come after him in fact. Okay, you guys focus your attention on the Necrofex for me, please. Men-at-Arms, you're going to come over and attack... What's this? They've spawned a pack of deckhand zombies. Okay, good to know. You guys Good, we've defeated the Necrophix. Fantastic. Okay, we defeated the Seams. There we go. Close victory. Let's say it's a close victory, but we managed to wipe them out. We didn't take that many casualties. It's just surprising how I mean, Jesus, how many did we actually take? 122. Okay, it does work out a fair bit. Yeah, that's about that's 100. 222. 300 and... Yeah, 313... Yeah, it all adds up. I think we must have took a little bit of friendly fire though. But that's okay, we did alright. I'm pretty happy with that result. Didn't lose any full units. My infantry managed to hold on in there. They managed to take down a Necrophix between them. That was impressive, I must say. Even you two managed to do a bit of work. Good job, guys. Definitely giving you a horse though, John. I couldn't believe he didn't have a horse. That was weird. I honestly thought he had one. Never mind. By the end of the day, we managed to take the garrison out. We now can take Miraglano. And like I said, instead of actually conquering it for myself, I'm going to re-liberate Tilia and go off and give them back their province. That then we have a new ally down to the south. So there we go. One close victory. Check. And Tilia will be liberated. I will admit though, that 50,000 was very tempted when I just saw that. Ooh, that would have been a nice addition. And we could have still gave it back afterwards. Nah, I wouldn't do it. They're really going to have a bit of a debuff because they're, you know, coming back in. They're going to have to work their way back up from scratch. So me wrecking their entire settlement before giving it back to them, probably not the most honourable thing to do. Yeah, I'll still keep the camera settings like that. They've been working pretty well so far. There we go. We've now got a military alliance negotiated as well. We'll be able to make sure to get a trade agreement with them as well to get a bit more extra money coming in. We need to go after Gorsel and deal with Wulfric. It has become almost like a rite of passage, almost, for my armies, that every faction general has had to fight Wulfric the Wanderer. And it has amused me to no end that, considering he is supposed to be a champion of chaos, basically someone who has never really encountered a worthy opponent until he fights Archeon. And yet, every Bretonnian leader of mine has basically killed him and wounded him at some point. But hey, I'm glad you managed to lose that. Right, we still know chaos is somewhere in the area, but they're still hiding for the moment. Hang on, did I just see that right? Servants of chaos have been destroyed as well. Oh wow, all the chaos factions have basically been eliminated now from the campaign. Fair enough. Right, let's just bring you guys over here. Right. No, you got 2 more turns so you can get that upgraded. Okay, we're going to give you the barracks. We're going to give you an armory while we're here as well. No, we're going to give you walls. You've been under attack quite a bit. We better give you some proper walls now.
Do you know who I am?
Right, why are you taking damage? That's because of the vampiric corruption, right. Tilia, you've managed to get a full stack out of there. Wow. Okay. Fair enough.
Honor before glory.
Right. Let's see if we can go and help them out a little bit by going after Lucini. And I'll probably bring them back then to Tabaro in order to heal up. And then we'll send them then towards Sartosa then in a later turn. Assuming that the whatchamacallit don't decide to do it themselves. Oh wow. It takes a level 6 for him to actually get a horse. Okay. Let me check actually. Oh yeah, but got losing loads of money because he was the one I needed to get up to a questing vow. So we'll give you that. And we're going to give you lowborn militia, I think. Actually, no. Let's give you this. And... oh no, we can't give you that to the next turn, right? Yeah, we'll give you that. And just like that, we managed to make a hell of a lot more money now because all their income has dropped massively. Yeah, we should be able to help out Lucini, and then, like I said, we'll sail across into towards Tabaro, get that sorted, and then we'll come back down to deal with Sartosa with them. Alright, Deline, you're going to be here. You're going to head down now towards the Moots. Evelyn, let's give you wine for the extra control. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Not worried about spending all that money on the coaching inn. Florence, we'll give you this.
True Knight of Bretonnia.
Jason, what directions should we send you off to now? Right, if we're going to be pushing forward through here, I'm going to send you off to Essen. So we can have a look, see what's going on up there. And then we can push forward, like I said, up to Beckhoven. Then come back down towards Talabheim, and then go after Ortdorf. Assuming that the Empire doesn't get there first. Alright, you're going to go and train that. You've got one more turn, my lady, and then you're all done, and you're ready to head off. Angeline's basically done all of her spells and all of her battle skills. So we might as well just continue working on here. Let's give you block arm. No. Let's give you specialist to finish off. There we go. John's done. Helena's moving. Albrecht, you'll continue to move that way. Fane Chantress. Bohemond is still here.
Striking out.
Alright, Barrow, let's give you a cellar now. Oh, I'll give you both of these. Brion. Could give you that eventually. Oh no, hang on. Why could we not get that? Oh, we need to upgrade this. Okay. Yeah, we'll give you that, sure. What was the one I was looking at? Bordelot. Have you finished? You haven't finished the wine yet. That's fine. What can we give you here, man? You've already got all the royal barracks. Let's give you some more cavalry, I think. And some towers. Okay. It's at this point now that I have to bring up the question yet again, and really sort of decide what we're going to be doing for the end of this campaign. Because I am enjoying it, don't get me wrong, and I think we've got a worthy campaign objective in eliminating the vampire counts and restoring the Empire's lands back to them. But we've got Chaos on the way, so eventually we'll be facing Archon, as well as Sigvald, Kolek, Sun Eater, the Lord of Change, whose name I can never remember. Those will all be appearing on the map at some point. But one thing that's interested me, and let me know what you think, guys, about this being the end objective. Compared to most of the other factions, when you play as like the Order of Lawmasters, say, or any of the other ones, in order to do the ultimate sort of long-term Mortal Empires victory, you need to take on all the other factions and obtain their strongholds. So you need to have, either through military allies, I believe, or occupying it, every capital in the game. So Ortdorf, Corion, Nagarond, Lothian, and so on. So that is something you normally have to do with the other factions. Or, with the Bretonnians, they have a thing where you have to, if you want to do the long-term one, you need to basically get 2,000 chivalry and complete the final battle, which I have never actually done before. Like, Bretonnians are one of my favourite campaigns, but I've never actually completed a campaign with them. So I would be quite interested to try that out and see what happens. So that could be a worthwhile objective. Now, the only thing I need to do, though, if I'm going to do that, is I need to decide what else I'm going to do apart from going after the Empire. Because while we're facing the undead, and that's all well and good, we can get some chivalry from fighting these battles. That's not going to be enough to get me up to 2,000. And so it will be a good idea to figure out... Ooh, interesting. Calador has decided to attack the Order of Lawmasters. Yeah, if you remember, the Lawmasters managed to confederate with Lothian and take over most of Ulfron, so it's now shared between Avalon, the Order of Lawmasters, and apparently Calador. Yeah, we'll side with them, sure. Why not? But yeah, we're going to have a few options now. We could... I'm still thinking partly about going up against the Norskins to the north. Because we have been dealing with them quite a bit. And so having the opportunity to go and fight them and, you know, take the battle to them could be a worthwhile crusade objective. We could also do stuff like, well, Skaven aren't going to be a big deal anymore because the only Skaven left in the game, I believe, unless Clan Mulder is still up in Hellpit, is over in Lustria. So unless we're going to sail all the way over there, but I don't know if we would do that. What do you want, you Shoran? You've decided to declare war on me, just as my army's not in the area. Okay, well, we're going to do this. We'll bring in my allies, sure. Now we'll just have to keep an eye on them. What we'll probably have to do now is... yeah, what I'm going to do is this. With John Telwood's force, we're going to send him down towards Lucchini. We're going to take it, if the Tillians haven't done it yet. Give it back to the Tillians, and then we're going to sail back down towards my provinces in Araby. So we can be prepared then to deal with the Strigoi Empire. We'll go through all this. Right. Okay.
What is your behest?
So Helena, you're going to have to see about sailing over at this point. It's going to be easier for you to do that, I think. And Lucchini. Okay, you guys are raiding. Can we... because we are got military allies with Tilia. Could we could have them united with us. Okay, they're not allied with us. You cheeky bastards. Oh, I'm just going to order this all because of the timing. Oh, it's a valiant defeat. Oh, crap.
Leaving.
Okay, so much for that plan. Whoops.
Yes.
Oh, John, you're all by yourself. I honestly thought you guys would be coming into... hang on. Tilia, let's have a word here. Because you've disappointed me just then. Tilia. Oh, you're not at war with the Sartosans. That's why. Oh, bloody hell.
You have a proposal?
Okay, I'll tell you what, you're going to do this. And you're willing to become a vassal. Okay, you can do that. And I want you to join in the war against Pirates of Sartosa. Ooh, you're not willing to do that for me. But you're willing to be my vassal. Okay, we'll make that work.
Affirmative.
There we go. We now got a vassal down here as well.
So,
Now,
You have a
you're my
proposal?
vassal.
We are willing to hear it.
You're now at war with everyone I'm at war with anyway. Crap, if I knew that, we could have had a full stack helping us then against them. But tell you what, you can focus on them now. You are going to be disbanded, because we need to... then we basically have to restore his army back down here. Crap. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll get a new lord for the moment. Cassian, you're not back yet, are you? 3 turns. We'll take, for the moment then, Chilfoy. We'll stick you down here for the moment. And we're going to use you now to start forming up a new army for John. So what can we get? We're going to give you. I think the men-at-arms could be a good start. Those guys and these. First of all, we'll give you our archers, which we need to recruit through global recruitment. So that's fine, we'll grab you two and that. And we'll make sure to give you your knights in the next turn or so. Alright, so at least we've done that. Helena then, who's up here, she's going to be making her way down to the sea and sail over then to over here. We'll give her time to move. Ugh, I still can't believe that happened. Oh, Karakadrin, you absolute... Fine, we're going to push forward towards Grenstadt instead. We're going to buy it off them, I think. Especially now where it's going to be cheap, because they're still a wreck, basically. So if they're willing to spend the money for me, I'm quite happy to do that. And it means that, yeah, that's actually worked out. We don't have to spend the recolonization cost. We are going to buy it, of course, but it's going to be cheaper. Chill Floyd. Let's give you a bunch of stuff. Why not? Let's give you that. We got that. Extra speed. Yeah, it could be useful. We'll see. Go for this one, this one. Let's give you that. And that. Okay, Lance of Artois. This was the lance used by Fulgar of Artois, who became one of Guillaume's Grail companions and was renowned for his skill at the joust. The lance tip remained as sharp as it ever was, despite the passing of time. In times of need, the lance was removed from the Grail Chapel of Sir Forger and bestowed upon mounted knights for the duration of the battle. Okay, that's not... Oh, you're kidding me. Get an extra 10%. Ah, it's only 10%. What I'll do, though, I'm actually going to cancel these. Just because it'll make it a bit cheaper, and I'm still going to have to recruit a bunch of stuff. And let's spend the money here instead. Oh, there's the... Oh, damn, I forgot about them. Okay, so they're over into Barrow, so we're going to have to make sure to send Bohemond after them. And up in Essen, do we have anything to deal with? We do not. Okay. Jason B. Slayer number 2. What brings you... what are you going to find over here? So we know that Carrick Zorn is still around, and that was quite surprising, I will be honest. I expected them to have gone by now. Oh no, they have actually gone now. Yeah, they've gone. So much for that. That's a shame. I was hoping they would have stuck around a bit longer. Okay. So yeah, we kind of need to decide what we're going to be facing next. I am tempted to face the Norskins just because we have been dealing with them through the entire campaign. And taking the fight to them could certainly prove to be quite interesting, especially since we're going to be facing them on their own turf. And the wastelands to the north aren't exactly the most habitable places, but it could be an interesting challenge. We also got all that research that we could do in order to unlock different bonuses against different factions. So if we wanted to continue a fight against the Dark Elves, or Greenskins, Norskins, Chaos Warriors, and so on, we've got all those options. I do feel a little tempted to go against the Greenskins. I mean, they are the ancestral foe of Bretonnia, along with the Beastmen. So that's certainly a temptation. I don't know about going up against the Dark Elves. I think I'll leave that for a future campaign, and most of the New World, in fact, I think I might leave for another time. So far, though, I'm pretty enjoying myself over here, and it has been interesting seeing some of the other factions, like the Tomb Kings down in the south, and having that presence down there has been quite interesting. But we do need to sort out where we're going to be taking next, but I think we can still focus on the moment on just dealing with the vampire counts and the potential presence of chaos turning up at some points. King Tobom, you want a defensive alliance? Sure. Fine. And we are now the most powerful faction in the game. The only one I'm a little bit concerned about is the Strigoi Empire going to start pushing forward against my settlements. They are not. That's good. The Mountain Blight tribe, we need to go after you guys, because you're now laying siege towards Tabaro. Oh yeah, we've got wars at Tabaro now, don't we? I'm pretty sure we do. Okay, well at least that's something. We can go after them. Confederation, Assault Garrison. Tabaro's now under siege. Minute armed polearms. Barge of horses. Raiden. Okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to end today's episode here because I am running a bit late with making this video today. So I'd need to get it still rendered and uploaded by this point. So I'm going to end today's episode now. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. And I hope you join me next time for more Bretonnia gameplay. But until then guys, take care and goodbye for now.